What's up, everybody? Welcome out. You know what we're here to do. We're here to analyze draft impact for this upcoming week's college football schedule. We're going to get into a couple games, and then we're going to jump into our draft impact game of the week. And it's a good one. Going to be a little unique, a little different from ones we've done in the past, but I can't wait to get to it. Now, before we jump into that one, we've got to talk about these other games that's on the schedule. And up first, we're traveling to North Carolina. We're going to be looking at the Tar Heels as they take on the Pitt Panthers. Now, the player I want you to watch in this game, Josh Downs, wide receiver, North Carolina. Now, here's the thing about Downs. Downs kind of reminds me of Lockett from the Seattle Seahawks. Josh is a crisp route runner, smaller receiver, but he gets in and out the breaks. He's dynamic once he has that ball in his hands. I want you to make sure you take a look at him, see what you think, see if he can't be a type of player that can have an impact on your team. Now, Josh has definitely got an opportunity to really move his impact because the Pitt Panthers are stacked on defense. As you know, I've featured several of their players before in different types of formats, but make sure you watch Josh this week. Now, the next game that we're going to travel to, we're going to Jackson, Mississippi, folks. Yep, we're headed to Jackson, Mississippi. I really feel like game day is following me because I be doing these videos way ahead of time, and then all of a sudden here comes game day, want to go to the same spots. But we're going to see the Southern Jaguars take on the Jackson State University Tigers. Now, the player I want you to watch in this game, linebacker Aubrey Miller Jr. He's a native Memphian. Yeah, Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, but yes, check out Aubrey Miller Jr. in this game. Now, Aubrey started his collegiate career off at the University of Missouri. Mizzou University. It's one of them two. A lot of people from here know which one I'm talking about and know what I'm talking about. But he started off there, then he made the transfer down to Jackson State. And he's really taken off. He was getting playing time in Mizzou, but he took off, and I really want you to watch him. 6'2", 225, a lot of size, a lot of speed, gets to the ball violently gets to the ball. He's going to have a great career on the next level. Make sure you watch him. A lot of things we could get into. I'm going to save some of it for Aubrey, though, because I'm planning on doing a player pro comp on him at some point. Make sure you check out those shorts if you haven't been checking those out. Trying to get those cranking up a little bit more for you all here. But yeah, Aubrey Miller, check him out. I guarantee you, at some point on game day, they're going to mention Aubrey Miller Jr. Promise it. Watch what I tell you. Now that we've done all that, now that we've discussed a couple of games, it's time. It's time to get into our draft impact game of the week. Yes. And this one might feel like a whiteout. It might feel a little happy in the valley because we're headed to Penn State as they host the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, here's the thing. We're not featuring anybody from Ohio State. Them boys get plenty of talk. You could hardly impact their draft status, but we're going to be talking about Joey Porter Jr., cornerback, Penn State University. Now, this Nittany line is really shocked a lot of people with just how phenomenal his play has been this year. He was a solid player last year, but he's taken his game to another level, and this weekend comes the real test. As you can see, he's got a host of talent he's got to check. Mbuga, I'm going to mess a lot of these names up. That's not my fault. Mbuga, he's got Harrison Jr., he's got Jackson Smith and Jagba, and beyond all that, throwing these people the ball is C.J. Stroud, Heisman candidate, probably one of your top two Heisman places right now, Heisman leaders right now. He's got a challenge in front of him They also got an excellent tight end at Ohio State. Didn't even mention him. Then you got Julian Fleming, who was a #1 receiver when he came out. There's talent all over the field. And if the Penn State Nittany Lions are going to pull this upset, they're going to need their 6'2" lanky corner, Joey Porter Jr., to stand up and play big boy ball and dominate. He's going to have to shut whoever comes into his area down. If he does that, they don't have to win the game. But if he does his part, his draft impact is going to skyrocket. And I'm talking about skyrocket to the point where Mr. Ringo may have some company up there. You dig what I'm saying? Mr. Ringo may get a little bit of company from Mr. Porter Jr. based off of what happens in this game. Well, there you have it, folks. That's our draft impact game of the week. What I need you to do for me now, I need you to hit that thumbs up. I need you to subscribe. And then I need you to turn on those notifications. And then do me a favor. Drop a comment. Let me know who I'm missing. Who needs to have their draft impact focused on? What's a game that needs some focus? And now I'll do the rest of the work. Well, everybody, I want to thank you again. Make sure you have a wonderful rest of the day.